I'm here outside Sherry Parker Lee Stadium where the Lady Vols just capped off their three-game series against number 1 LSU with an 8-5 victory tonight. The Lady Vols were led by Annie Aldretti, who had a 3-run home run to put them ahead, and then Lexi Overstreet, who added one later in the game to secure the victory. The Lady Vols will continue their season on this Tuesday, traveling to ETSU, and then this weekend they have a series against number 11 Mississippi State. This is Thomas McWaters from Gym 365. I'm here just inside Neyland Stadium where later today the Vols will finish their spring with the orange and white game at 4 o'clock. Butch Jones is in his 4th spring with the Vols and is looking for leadership of Joshua Dobbs and running backs Jalen Hurd and Alvin Kamara, along with a spirited and very highly talented wide receiving core. The improved defense is looking to show off what they can do today. Come on down. Thank you, Terry. I'm Thomas McWaters reporting outside Thompson Bowling Arena, where earlier today, Tennessee Athletic Director Dave Hart announced the termination of Donnie Tyndall as Tennessee's head basketball coach after meetings with the NCAA and potential allegations. We will have more on this story as it develops. Thank you. I'm Thomas McWaters for 365, signing off. ETSU struck first on an RBI single in a center field from Knoxville native Hagen Oak. Patience for the Vols at the plate got them back into the game with a sacrifice fly not in the game at 2 in the 6th. Later in the inning, Vols designated hitter Andrew Lee was walked home to score the go-ahead run and take a 3-2 lead. Kristen Stewart provided some insurance for the Vols in the 8th inning with a solo home run over the right field wall, and the Vols coasted the rest of the way to a 5-2 victory. But it was sophomore first baseman Nathaniel Maggio's 3-for-3 performance that really impressed head coach Dave Serrano.
But I think Maggio's the guy of the night. I was really excited the way Maggio swung the bat. That's what he's here for. He's an imposing figure in the box, and we want him to swing the bat like he did tonight.
Andrew Lee started the game as the Vols' designated hitter, going 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs.
That worked.
Lee then ended the game as the closing pitcher, recording the save and 4 strikeouts.
Always fun to hit and get to pitch in the same day. I'm just glad I could contribute and put some runs, put some outs towards the team win.
Alvin Kamara is a redshirt sophomore on the Tennessee football team this season. The path he's taken to get where he is today is different than normal, this being his 3rd program in 3 seasons. Football is football, but he's noticed differences.
Here it's really just the tempo, Coach Jones, fast and furious, that's our offense. So the tempo is really just fast. The whole practice is fast. So just getting used to that tempo is kind of been what I've really been not really struggling with, but just getting used to.
Kamara and sophomore Jalen Hurd will be the running backs for the Vols this season. Head coach Butch Jones and company think they're a good pair.
I think they're complementary backs to each other. I think they complement each other with their different styles of play, and I see Jalen and Alvin really feeding off of each other.
Her being a big back and running over people, and then having Kamara come in and they think he's going to run them over and just running past them. It makes a huge difference.
Jalen, he's a big boy. He's a power back. Alvin, he's quick. So he's been flying around all over the place.
The Vols cap off the spring with the orange and white game on Saturday, April 25th. This will be the fans' first chance to see Kamara's speed on display.
Hasn't it, Thomas?
It's been pretty exciting. The Tennessee football team is nearing the end of spring practice, and many fans are really looking forward to what this team may do in the fall. We're in year 3 of the Butch Jones regime at Tennessee, and there are some very high expectations as the Vols are picked by many to compete for an SEC East crown this coming season. For his part, Butch Jones says slow down.
For our young players, which really that's most of our football team, it's just an overall consistency. It's their consistency in approach. It's the intensity that it takes to perform at a high level every time you step onto the football field or step into the meeting room, and they're still learning that process.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating just because, we want to be the best, and whenever things aren't clicking, then, you just have to kind of keep the guys mentally, just continue to keep going. You can't let them get down on themselves, and, some of the younger guys tend to do that.
The Vols have just 5 more practices left in the spring before the orange and white game on the 25th. Rick Barnes couldn't pitch the Lady Vols to a win against number 1 LSU on Saturday. Trying to do it without him today. In the second, down 1-0 with a runner in scoring position, and Gretchen Alquin with a base hit down the right side to score Annie Aldretti and tie it at 1. Into the third, Lady Vols now down 3-2. 2 runners on for Annie Aldretti. She connects to left field to clear the bags with the three-run home run and a 5-3 lead. Same score in the fourth. This time it's Lexi Overstreet who gets a hold of one, pulls it out to the right in a solo home run, and that would end up being the winning run as the Lady Vols take 1 of 3 from number 1 LSU, 8-5 the final. The Knoxville Ice Bears are just a few days away from the President's Cup Final Series, the end of a long season, but the team says they've never felt better. The Ice Bears are 4-1 so far in the playoffs after knocking out Columbus in 3 games and Louisiana in just 2. Now it's on to the title round, but the team they're playing, Mississippi, had a bye in the semifinals, so the River Kings have had a week off while the Ice Bears have had just a little time to rest. You won't hear them complaining about it, though. It's actually quite the opposite.
During the regular season, it's just a big grind. You get worn down a little bit, both physically and mentally. There's a little bit of fatigue on both sides, and I think that the playoffs has really just re-energized us a little bit. We kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, and guys are playing with a little more enthusiasm. The closer you get to your goal, obviously, the harder it is to give up. So we're a team that definitely doesn't want to lay down and die at all, and you can see that in our play right now.
The Ice Bears open up against Mississippi in Game 1 on Thursday night at 7:35 at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. The Ice Bears were 4-2 against the River Kings in the regular season. The Smokies get 4 in the first and win 6-3 against Mississippi to improve to 2-2 on the year. Same 2 teams tomorrow at noon. How about the Masters this weekend?
I know, Jordan Spieth winning his first green jacket at 21. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, first wire-to-wire win in 39 years,
I know,
too.
Pretty cool, right? I'm Anaya Moore, and this is UT Gym 365.